Hey, what is up, everybody? Life, spirit, the world, we, us, right? So we're all together, separate but all together. So welcome to this new day, this beautiful new day. Not every day is beautiful for the weather outside, but we need to make it shine from the inside, right? That's what we're doing at the moment. So I want to welcome you. For you being you. For you experiencing you. For all of us experiencing us. And therefore us together. You see, we have grown up with this belief, this idea that we're all separate. I am me, you are you. And this might look like it. This feels like it for most people. But you see, life ain't that easy, ain't that simple. We're not separate. At least we have come to understand that we're not separate anymore. How does this work then? You see? We all live in this universe, right? We all live here on this planet Earth. Living our daily lives, experiencing the things we experiencing. From the moment we wake up to the moment we go to sleep. Then we have some beautiful dreams or maybe some nightmares or whatever, which can also be beautiful, as it's just an experience. So therefore everything is just an experience, right? From the moment we wake up to the moment we go to sleep, from the moment we were born to the moment we die. Everything is just an experience. And I have been realizing that most of us are trying to escape this experience because we feel the separation, because we do not understand from our being, we do not feel us being together, us being connected, everything being together. And you can know this, you can learn about this, as I've been learning about this for the past year, or maybe longer, but never mind. The more you understand it, the more you can feel it. And now we can start to feel us being together, us not being separate anymore. Because you see, as quantum physics is showing us, is that everything, like everything we are made of, it's made out of 99.9% nothing. And you see, when 99.9% of all experience is nothing, like then what are we, right? Are we the 0.1% experiencing something? Like, how can that be, right? How can there be nothing, but the experience is still there? I've been trying to find out, and I've come to the realization that it doesn't actually matter. It shouldn't matter. Because you see, the only thing we have is our experience. The only thing we have is us actually being here. Or perceiving us to be here, right? We don't know. We don't understand. Quantum scientists don't understand. And there kind of is no need for understanding. It shows us that everything is vibration. Everything is frequency. So everything is a certain vibration of sound, of light, appearing to us to be something. And this is scary, this can be scary, but it can also be really wonderful. As therefore nothing really matters. Like nothing actually matters. As we're all, everything, experiencing something. Or we are all nothing experiencing nothing. You see? There's no good or bad anymore. There's no right or wrong. As everything has just become an experience. Everything is just how it seems, how it is. And this gives us freedom. This gives us space. This makes us understand or realize that we don't need to run from there to there anymore. Because you see, everything that we need, everything that we are, is already happening at this exact moment. As we are experiencing it, as we are being it. And every act or every search therefore implies that the moment right now, our experience we are having right now is not good enough. And I understand it. Like, I understand why we feel like it's not good enough. We have been told a lot of different things which make us feel like, which make us feel like we're not good enough. Like this moment isn't good enough. Like we need more money. Like we need more friends. Like we need more love. Like we need more this, or we need more that, or we need more. And you see, everything we need is already here. At this moment. At this exact time. And this realization is probably the best thing you can have in your life. Because now you can see through what is actually happening. Because now you're not running away anymore, but you're trying to make the best out of every experience you have. Out of the moment you have right now. And if you don't like the moment you're having right now, then you can use this moment as well to create something new. To experience the experiencer. So, what are we without thoughts? Like, can we have no thoughts? Or are we just this mind racing over and over and over again? Going nowhere real fast. So, as I'm experiencing my reality, you are experiencing your reality. And together, this is creating, with you, me, and everybody in this whole world, and far beyond Earth, or far beyond this physical plane we're experiencing, it's just an experience. It's all of us experiencing it together. It's all of us experiencing the whole universe together. And therefore that makes us not separate anymore, but it makes us together. Because you see, we are all having our different experiences, but in the grand scheme, or the total scheme of everything, we're all experiencing ourselves. We're all experiencing experience. We're all experiencing this experience. And when we realize you're just having your experience, I'm just having my experience, then we can let go of the fighting, of the search for needing another experience. Because we will start to realize that we have the power to change what we experience. By realizing that we are the experience, and that we are the perceiver of this experience. And as the perceiver, we can then choose to receive or experience something different, because we are not identified anymore with what we are, but with who we are altogether. And as the experiencer, we can therefore then say, I don't like this experience anymore. Like, my past habits or my past thoughts have not served me, or do not serve me anymore. And therefore, by experiencing or observing our thoughts, our reality, we can then start to make the changes we want, we would like. Like, for instance, when you're having a bad day, it's just a day. It's not a bad day anymore, it's just a day. Because, you see, it's an experience, and the experience is objective. There's no subjectivity in it. Only our mind gives something meaning. And when we can let go of that meaning, when we can just observe the present moment, when we can just observe our thoughts, we can then say, oh wait a second, I'm not longer wanting to experience this experience anymore. I'm not longer giving in to the thoughts I have, the experience that has been created from the moment you were born to the person you are now. You see, these are all stories running in our minds of how our experience should be, of what our experience is. From the moment we were born, we were told the history of the planet, his story, your story or his story, not my story or not your story, but another person's story. And by accepting these stories, we then become solid, we then become identified with these experiences. We therefore become encapsulated in a kind of box, in a trap, so to say, where we are not longer able to just experience, to just observe, but we are identified with the observation, and we become the observation. We become separate from what is, from everything. And the more we can let go of these stories, the more we can just be, the more we can just see everything as it is, as a movie playing out. Or I think it's a beautiful movie playing out, our experience. And therefore we can take back our power and not play the part anymore in somebody else's movie, but start to see our own experience as us being the protagonist of our own movie. And everybody should be the protagonist in their own story, in their own movie, not in somebody else's. You see, when we play part in somebody else's movie, then we'll start to feel depressed, anxious, sorry for ourselves, because we are giving away our power. Our power. You have power, I have power, a lot of power. You see, everything's an experience, and we can choose to tune into what experience we want to have, as we are that powerful, as we are the observer, and therefore the creator. And when we can all start to tell our own stories, instead of playing out the stories of whoever wants us to be in their story, then we can say, oh my God, what have I done all my life? Who am I actually? What are we? And that's where real change starts. That's where real progress is coming in. That's where the change of experience comes in. That's when you can say, from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to sleep, I'm not giving in to what I thought was real, but I'm just experiencing what is happening. There's unlimited options for everybody to experience, as everything is possible, everything is happening. Are you tuned in to your happiest self, your best self, your most fulfilled self? Are you tuning in to the future you want? Or are you just lacking, not seeing the beauty, the wonder, the abundance of everything that's surrounding us and everything we can choose to experience? Every time we put a label on something, it creates resistance, it creates a fight between what is actually happening and what I think that is happening. So when we can let go of these stories we're telling ourselves, when we can let go of the fighting, of the resistance, then we will just see life as it is. whole and beautiful in this right moment, at this right time. Me talking to this camera, you watching this video, right? You see, you're listening to my story. I want to help you, as you are me and I am you. You're watching something on your screen right now, which is part of you. Your phone is part of you, your room is part of you. We're all part of it, of the same experience, but in a separate way, experiencing the totality. And this is so completely against everything we have been taught, everything we have learned about this life, that our mind will say, nah, this cannot be. This isn't true. Because I know what is true. I've been told that this is true. See, when you let go of these stories, of you thinking you know what's up, that's where the real magic happens. That's where life can give you whatever beautiful or magical experience there is for you to perceive in this experience. It goes into dimensional theory of us being able to tune in like a radio, like an old radio station, into what frequency we want to experience. Like, what do we want to experience? More love in life? Okay, dial it up to love. Do we want to experience more pain in life? Okay, we're gonna give some more pain. I would not know why you would experience or want to experience that, but sometimes it's necessary for us to go through these rough periods to find what's actually there, what actually is. And I know it's hard, man. Like yesterday, if you saw my video, I was crying. I was feeling so overwhelmed by learning this, because like I've been learning, but it still felt unreal. It still felt like, whoa, bruh, I'm you, you're me. Like, yeah, sure, but now to feel it, to be it, to experience everything as it is, that's weird. That's real. That's weird. That's real. That's everything or nothing. Like, I cannot make it anything different. It just is. And this is what the great philosophers have spoken about in the past. This is what we are all here to experience. Choosing our reality, as we are coming to understand that we are the experiencer, able to tune into what we want. So, are you aware of you being able to choose whatever you are experiencing, or are you rusted in your identity belief of who you are? Neither is good or right. Neither is bad or positive, negative or good. You see, everything is just as it is. But know you have the choice to experience whatever you would like, whatever you would desire, by you taking a step back, closing your eyes, taking a deep breath, letting the thoughts slip by, drift away, as they are just thoughts, as they are just something or nothing at the same time. So let's experience this life together, as the old world is crumbling down, as the new world is starting to reborn. We can all share this experience together. This is what we all came here for. This is why we are all experiencing this. That's why we're all here. So let's do it with love, with compassion, with peace, with excitement, with joy, with everything we can in our power to change our experience we're currently having. to get together, to start celebrating life together, to start celebrating us together. Instead of running nowhere real fast, instead of fighting each other over war, over money, over whatever there is, right? All these constructs to keep us down. We're infinite. We're all possibilities. Use our power to shift this frequency, to shift this dial, and to experience life together as it is meant to be. So I want to thank y'all for you being you, for the experience you're having, as there would not be a world without it. And I hope you're having a wonderful and beautiful day. And if not so, trust in yourself, believe in yourself, that you can do everything to make it right. That the universe, or you, will do everything to make you feel better, to make you feel what you want, to make you experience what you want. See, we have that power. We are that powerful. We are that strong. So I'm gonna see you all next time. I'm gonna peace out. Have a beautiful day or dance, whatever, like it is, right? See y'all. Namaste.